So, kicking it off, many people aren't ready to return to the office, but there are still ways to promote your job and get ready for attracting the right talent to your job. Advertise and offer remote work opportunities where they're possible, or possibly a hybrid work situation. Lastly, you can also use benefits that your company offers and for that position to really win this talent over, as they have many considerations when making this career decision that will be important to them. There are a variety of reasons why they may not want to return to the office, ranging from childcare challenges to fears about being in large groups that they're just not ready yet. So you can target these folks by offering a few extra benefits that would help them to be comfortable and being flexible when it comes to home or hybrid options, and making sure that if that is an option for you, that it's posted very clearly in any of the communications that you're having with your pipeline. And next, we'll talk about the candidates that have been little less than responsive. The extended unemployment benefits are ending in September. Businesses will see soon that they might be more flooded with applicants as those states decide to not continue those benefits. But for now, we are still seeing some of the interview ghosting and a less either apply rate or people that apply and don't show up to the interview. The reason might be that the timing is not right for them. Not only that they're just ghosting, but that they really are having some heavy consideration for the job. So possibly you could consider a start date to see if there is flexibility at a time where maybe their childcare will be handled. Maybe they could work from home in limbo state just until they need to come to the office, and just really considering that candidate if they are qualified for your job and you do want them to be part of your team, staying flexible with their onboarding process. Lastly, you can send them a survey if you are not getting the response that you need or you want to increase your responsiveness with your candidates. Inviting them to give you feedback about the process, the hiring process and the application process might help you understand or identify a problem with your candidate experience. It will give you valuable information. If you look at this survey results, you'll most likely find something that could be improved in your process. And you don't want to miss out on that because it might be preventing you from getting that perfect candidate. We do hear from our job seekers that the lack of response after they apply and the timing after they apply is pretty critical. So if you have a protocol possibly that when someone applies, they may not hear from you for 7 days, consider inching that up to be like 2 to 3 days. This gets your level of engagement up, keeps them interested, and makes them feel valuable to you, which is ultimately what you want when hiring a new candidate. There's some flexibility in companies and sometimes you don't. And we understand that. You can talk about vacation time without accrual policies. So some job seekers might delay in accepting a position due to standing vacation plans. That's very common in the summer. So offering vacation or PTO just after hiring might entice them to take this position, knowing that they're not going to have to change a standing plan with their family. Next, bonuses. That's always a very popular topic, and it really can make a difference to those that are achieving personalities to know that if they can work towards a goal that is potential higher than their salary, give them something to aim for. They're very intrigued by that. It's a financial incentive that can help those job seekers make the decision to accept a new job and leave their current one, because that bonus just not only monetarily rewards them, but it appeals to other people that understand that their work is valued. Some people really have gotten accustomed to working remotely. They really feel more productive than others that feel in the office. This really varies by person, by department, by job. But if it works for the position, consider offering them the ability to continue working from home or only require them to come in a couple times a week. Ultimately, just staying open-minded to what someone can accomplish from home and being considerate of their mentality and perspective really helps that candidate to understand that the company cares about them as an individual. If you're having a hard time finding talent and you really want to expose yourself to the company and the jobs a bit more, consider social summer gatherings. Look around to see other places where people are gathering around the summer. And if you don't see it in social gatherings, consider hosting one. It could be a great way to promote your business, get people back together, and then you would attract people that maybe if they're even your customer, they might also consider working for your company. If you reach out to a former coworker that you know had a great performance, or employees to see if they are looking for work or if they know someone that would be perfect for your position, this is a great way to get the word out. People don't generally recommend others for jobs unless they believe in their performance and believe that they're great at what they do. So this is a special pocket of people that are the first that you think of when you think about a certain skill set or task in a job. If they will allow it, reach out to your online group, maybe a Facebook group, a LinkedIn group. If they have rules against it, consider joining other groups that are more employment focused. And these are opportunities to find the people that are like minded in the same arena that you're looking for. Next, we want to develop a strategy to reach out to passive candidates. So, passive candidate are someone who has potentially their resume is out there. They would consider a position, but they're not actively logging in every day, applying and searching for jobs. Luckily, iHire has 5 really well written email templates that can help you get started. You want to discuss the growth plan at your company when you're talking to passive candidates. Likely, they're in that mindset of growth, and this is the best way to reach them. If you think about not only the position that you're considering them for, but the natural growth or trajectory after that position, this is a winning conversation. Lastly, wherever you can and as much as you can, stay competitive with your salary offering. We at iHire have salary tools that can help you with that, but definitely working with your human resources department to make sure that you're competitive with other similar roles in your area. Candidates are advocating for what they believe the position pays. And so if you are competitive, that's a winning first foot in the door. Next, you want to look at your pipeline. A pipeline can consist of previous applicants who have applied to your jobs. Maybe at the time that they applied, they were not the best choice for you. You chose someone else, but they did have some redeeming qualities or talent that you would be interested in the future. It is time to look at that for future roles and to keep that pipeline nurtured and warm with opportunities in your company. Using social media, sharing out that you're hiring with your company. When the employees at your company share that you're hiring, it is an automatic testimonial to job seekers that those that work there are encouraging others to work with them. It's very powerful, and we recommend that if you're hiring for a position, getting your colleagues to share that position is a winning strategy. Lastly, networking and career fairs. That is a long-standing way to get a volume of applicants and great applicants to your company. Formerly, they were in person. Lately, they've been virtual. I see a blend of those two coming back. So find out the ones that are coming near you, around you, or where your company is, and join this career fair. Consider not only being there, but sponsoring something and investing in exposure of your company and promotion of your company so that people see you first among the rest of the companies there. If the upcoming role fits that applicant's experience that once applied for a different role, you can use that and say, maybe when they applied, they had exactly what I needed and now they're a great fit. So when you use your pipeline, you can go into the iHire profile and see if they've updated any of their recent skill sets. That will give you a head start. And if you don't see an apparent or obvious change in their skill set, you can message them and ask, since we last met, we've kept your resume up for consideration, and we're wondering if you would be interested in this position. It has the following requirements. Let me know if you're interested. So here's the pipeline strategy that we use here at iHire and we advocate for all of you to use. You want to create the ideal candidate persona to reach out for. If you know the role and you know both the soft and hard skills that it needs and technical abilities, definitely get that in the job ad and keep that at the top of your conversations. This way you'll find the best culture fit for your role, and also one that's not only going to take the role as it is, but grow in that position. Strengthen your employer brand. There are lots of ways to do that. iHire specifically has 2 facets of a choice employer pledge that you can take, just 3 quick steps that really show our job seekers that you are committed to fair and modern hiring practices. Also, your company profile. This is one of my favorite features that we have today, and it allows you to represent the best parts of your company in regards to casual, like photos of work gatherings, your mission statement, your vision, core values. You can add your benefits, any of the locations that you have, and even testimonials from existing workers. You can identify potential hires on your profile. They can express interest right there on the profile. And then you can create your plan to engage these candidates based on the fact that they have expressed interest in working for you and they viewed your profile. Now you can think about strategically what role would they fit and how would you approach your candidates. iHire has a messaging tool where you can message all of the people that have applied to your job, any resumes that you have unlocked when you're finding your talent, and you can go to one spot and see all of the current messages that you have sent to your applicants and also messages they have sent back.